Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Future Strong podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was thinking about something the other day, and I bet a lot of people listening right now can probably relate to this feeling too.
Okay.
I think it happens to all of us after, a long day of making a bunch of decisions,
Mm-hmm.
both like, the big choices and all the little ones too.
Yep.
And it just leaves you feeling completely wiped,
Yeah.
like mentally drained and just zapped of energy.
Absolutely. Decision fatigue is a real thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's decision
It's
fatigue.
a huge challenge in today's world.
So today, we're going to try to explore a really cool concept that I think might be able to help us all kind of deal with this decision fatigue and hopefully preserve some of our decision-making power for the future.
Right.
And we're calling it the Falkland Law.
I like that.
So what is the Falkland Law?
Okay, so the Falkland Law, it's basically it's a simple idea, really,
Yeah.
but powerful.
Okay.
The Falkland Law states that if you don't have to make a decision about something, then don't decide.
Whoa, okay, hold on. That sounds pretty straightforward,
Right.
but I have a feeling like there's got to be more to it.
Oh, there's definitely more to it than meets the eye.
So like, what's the deeper meaning behind this Falkland Law? And how can it actually help us in practical terms?
You're totally right. There's a lot to unpack here. Because the Falkland Law, it's not about becoming indecisive.
Right.
It's not about just avoiding decisions altogether. It's really about recognizing that every decision we make,
Uh-huh.
even the ones that seem super insignificant, those tiny little choices,
Yeah.
they all use up some of our mental energy.
Oh, I see.
It's like our mental energy is like a limited resource that gets depleted.
Okay.
And so by consciously choosing to not decide about things that don't really matter,
Yeah.
we can actually free up that precious mental bandwidth for the choices that are truly important.
I'm starting to see how this could be a real game changer in how we approach our day-to-day lives.
It really can be.
But okay, so how do we figure out which decisions we can safely let go of? Because isn't it still important to be, flexible and adaptable and, be able to make choices on the fly when we need to?
Absolutely. You bring up a great point because it's all about finding that balance, that sweet spot between intentionality and flexibility.
Okay.
So think about it this way. We have a limited amount of mental energy each day, right?
Right.
And if we're constantly using it up on these small, unimportant decisions like what to eat for breakfast.
Right, or what to wear.
Exactly. Or should I check my email right now?
Ugh.
Then we're going to be totally depleted.
Yeah.
When it comes to making the bigger decisions that really matter, the ones that can actually make a real impact.
The ones that matter.
Yeah. So the Falkland Law, it encourages us to be more strategic with our mental energy and identify those areas of our lives where we can maybe create routines or systems to kind of automate or eliminate some of these smaller choices. So that frees up our minds for the things that truly require our full attention.
Okay, so instead of spending, 20 minutes every morning just staring at my closet trying to decide what to wear,
Yeah.
I could plan out my outfits for the week in advance.
Exactly.
Or put together a capsule wardrobe.
Yeah, that's a great example.
I feel like that would definitely free up some mental space for sure.
It really would.
But what about, those unexpected situations that always seem to pop up?
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't sticking to this Falkland Law
Uh-huh.
all the time make us less adaptable to handle those curveballs that life throws our way?
That's a good question, and the
Yeah.
answer is absolutely not. The Falkland Law, it's not about becoming rigid or inflexible.
Okay.
It's about being mindful and strategic with our decision-making energy. And, there's always room for spontaneity
Right.
and making decisions in the moment
Of course.
when it's truly necessary. The key is to be able to recognize the difference between decisions that need our immediate attention
Okay.
and those decisions that can maybe be deferred or even eliminated altogether.
This is really making me think about how I approach decision-making in my own life. It's it's not just about the decisions themselves, but it's also about managing our energy and our attention so we can make the best choices possible.
Exactly. It's about building that mental muscle.
Mental muscle.
Yeah.
I like that.
And the more we practice applying this Falkland Law,
Uh-huh.
the better we get at recognizing which decisions are actually worth our energy
Right.
and which ones we can let go of without any consequence.
This has been super insightful. I'm really glad we had this conversation.
You too.
So for our listeners out there who are intrigued by this Falkland Law and ready to try applying it to their own lives, where's a good place to start?
I think a good starting point is just becoming more aware of your daily routine
Okay.
and kind of noticing those areas where you might be making a lot of unnecessary decisions.
Okay.
Maybe it's your morning routine.
Yeah.
Maybe it's meal planning, or even just how you manage your email inbox.
Oh, yeah.
Like, look for those opportunities where you can maybe streamline things, automate some tasks, or even create systems that reduce the sheer number of choices that you have to make on a daily basis.
I love that idea.
And remember, the goal isn't about eliminating all decisions.
Right.
It's about freeing up more of your mental energy and time for the things that really matter.
That's a fantastic takeaway. Thanks for joining us today on the Future Strong podcast. And we really hope this episode has given everyone some helpful strategies to preserve your decision-making power in a world that just never seems to slow down.
It's a noisy world.
It is a noisy world.
We have to be more intentional.
They do good.
That where we focus our energy.
Absolutely. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
See you later.